Saying 19 degrees today. Believe me, Barbara was going with 23. I'm going with 24, and it's going to be a bit of a struggle to get there. I really believe that. But in the meantime, let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and so very, very happy to have you joining us this morning. If you're a first-time viewer, why not do this? Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Tell you what, bell notifications when we have important people, and believe me, very, very good to have our very, very close friend Barry Lefroy is back. I think he's in Alabama now. I got here California, but I think he's moved to Alabama. Nothing like a bit of a sweet home anyway, is there? So yes, Lefroy is back again after about 5 years. It's absolutely fantastic to catch up with him. Why not subscribe? Become part of the family. We call it the noise here at Galaxy, simply because you do have a voice. We hear you. Believe me, all the medias, including phone, text, you name it, we hear exactly what you say and we act on it. We really, really do. So yeah, become part of the noise here at Galaxy. You know what to do with the thumb thing? You do. Yeah, get epileptic with it. Like us, like us, like us, and like us again. But in the meantime, I tell you what, let's kick it off here. Joining us live today out of Alabama is, of course, Lefroy, a Mexican getaway. God, it's hot in here. It is hot in here. It really is. It's unseasonable. Tell you what, last year at Christmas time, 91 days of rain through the summer.
Holy cow.
Yeah, now, believe me, Barry, in the Bible it says it rained for 40 days and 40 nights and some dude built a boat, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, it rained for 91 days and nights here in the fucking boat.
I'll buy you a plastic one.
Shit. Yeah, man. I'd be definitely building a boat at past that 50 days, man.
Oh.
I wouldn't be waiting the 90.
No, but, well, I think a lot of people got all, caught up in the semantics of qubits. They don't know how to do them. It's in the Bible, it is. Brandon Lorenzo is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Brando. Sabrina Petrini is joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, Sabrina. It really, really is. Let's have a look else. Nick Blues coming out of the Heartland Roots Band, out of Leicester in the UK. Leicester won their football match against Norwich this morning as well. William Hughes O'Dell. William Adele Hughes, got that wrong. Nice to have you on board, and I presume Francesca is with you as well. Nice to have you on board, Francesca. Brandon and 5 others. You've got to watch out for that chappy 5 others.
Yeah, and that CC Crusher guy.
Yeah, he's as bad as well. I think they're related, actually, I do. So, we got a very, very interesting show today. Honestly, we're catching up with our very good friend, Barry Lefroy. Now, Barry, last time we caught up, you come and knocked on my door here in New Zealand.
Yeah, well, you folks were kind enough to invite me and Miss Leslie down there. We had to take you up on it, and we enjoyed all the hospitality and got to see some of your culture down there and got to hang out with you guys. It was great.
I loved it. Really, really did love it. And next time you come down, I'm picking up the tab on the meal, okay?
Sounds good to me, brother.
Nice, nice. Ah, dear, it's damned hot in here. It really is. We're in every English-speaking country in the world, Barry, and some that aren't. I don't know how that works, but I'm going to take it. You'll be surprised by the numbers, believe me, you really will.
Cool.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today we're catching up with a very, very good friend of ours, Barry Lefroy from the band Lefroy. Welcome back, Barry.
Hey, Grant, good to see you, brother.
Oh, it is an absolute pleasure to catch up with you again, my friend. I'm sure they let you out of the country the last time we caught up. No bail money?
Exactly. It's, you know what? I haven't been out of the country since, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I really don't blame you, really.
Well,
I
they
don't.
had us all locked down for a while there, Grant. You know, what can we do, right?
Yeah, well, that was actually a silver lining for us here at Galaxy, because artists were doing nothing more than just writing and recording, and then they were getting in touch with us saying, hey, how about an interview? I'm damn bored. It's true, believe me. Believe me, it really is true. Now, at the same time, I do have to ask you, I do have a young man called Marcus. He's coming out of Alberta, Canada. He's asking, Barry, as a fan, how do we get hold of you? Are you on Facebook? Are you on Twitter? Are you on Instagram? Are you a talker? But more importantly, Barry, do you respond?
We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on, well, I guess it's called X now. And, of course, we're on Facebook. And we have a new social media team that looks after making sure they keep everybody updated. And, just love to hear from everybody. So that'd be great.
Oh, my goodness, you're going to get flooded by emails and texts now. You really, really are. Having said that, we opened up the show with Mexican Getaway. Now, I absolutely love the the Mexican Getaway track. I really, really do. No, it's not unabashed. Believe me, I'm being very blatant about it, to be honest with you. I don't mind either. I'm being told, you're going overboard there with the promotion stuff. Well, no, I don't care. I like it. I really do. So tell me about Mexican Getaway, Barry. We love this track.
It's something that Paul, my creative partner with the band, wrote, and it's actually one of my go-to tracks. If I was sitting there and if things aren't exactly working the way I'd planned, I always rely on that it all works out somehow. And we recorded that down at our place in Mexico, and it was a blast to record. Had a lot of fun with it. Some pretty girls there. But there's so many events that happen on that, a little bit of life kind of thrown in with it. But it's just such an easygoing song. But again, the main thing is it all works out somehow.
Well, absolutely it does. It really, really does. And please pass on to Mr. Susanka. Happy wedding. I wish him all the best in that. I really, really do. And hope that he considers, just maybe coming to New Zealand to have a bit of a honeymoon down here with us. I'll throw him off a bridge. I don't mind. But actually, you see, he's not Australian, so we'll attach the bungee at the time. That's the best way to put it. Even I'll get his new bride to give him a good shove at the same time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then I'll push her off as well.
I'm sure you would like his new bride, and since he's got his new bride, I think that they do plan on doing some traveling. Not to mention, we'll see as to what comes up with us for a tour for next year. We haven't got all the plans down on it. We're getting our newest music out and going from there.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I'm loving your brand spanking new one ready to go. We're not going to play that just yet because I want to do a bit of a flashback. Let's go back in the day and talk about knocking, because believe me, you're still getting a huge amount of requests for knocking. And there's something special with the video too, wasn't there? There was one of the artists passed away just after making it, didn't they?
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of special things about the video. And unfortunately, one of our cello players had an unfortunate accident just shortly after it. The video was a lot of fun to make. It was unfortunate about that accident and that, but there was a lot of love put into that, and a lot of trying to refresh my memory on all the things. And I could probably talk for 2 hours about some of the stories in there. The little things like one of our background singers in the choir, Dennis. He actually came from the band The Hughes Connection. You remember that song, Don't Rock the Boat?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Dennis was the singer with The Hughes Connection. The guns that we used in the video in order to do the shootout, they were the same guns that they used on that movie, The 310 to Yuma. Just the more I think of it, there's just so many little things on it that just... anyways.
Well, I tell you what, Barry, I'm getting a little sentimental here, to be very honest with you, because I absolutely love knocking. I really, really do. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very proud to be able to say, here is Lefroy. Gosh, it's hot in here. It's hot in here. Now, how many countries are tuned in?
168.
Not bad. 168 countries tuned in, bro.
There's only
Oh, that's cool.
172.
There's only 172, so that's not bad.
One here and one there.
Sean Adams is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Sean. It really, really is. Barry, I can't remember. You're not a vegan, are you?
Here we go.
I'm not what?
You're not a vegan, are you? No,
No.
you're a meteorologist like me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Semi-normal. Not all normal, but semi.
Okay, well, over the last couple of years I've been trying to come to the bottom of the myth, and believe me, I think it is a myth. Have you ever tried a vegan sausage?
Uh-uh.
No? No, that's what most people say. It really is what I'm trying to figure out if they're made of real vegans or not.
I don't know.
Well, neither do I. Well, apparently I had one person yesterday go, no, well, they're not, and I don't eat myself. Well, that's a matter of opinion. Really. But, I mean, I was upset when I found out that Girl Guide biscuits weren't made of real Girl Guides, right?
And don't.
And what?
Don't.
And don't. Oh, I got to. I do. I got to. I really do. Look, I got blacklisted by Johnson & Johnson. You know the product, right?
Yes?
Well, I was doing an interview with one of their executives one day, and I happened to have a bottle because we were promoting it at the time, and I just happened to say to him, it's got it written on here, baby oil, right? He goes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Says, how many babies goes in a bottle?
You're such a silly bugger, Grant.
Yes.
Yeah, believe me, they won't return my calls, emails, texts, nothing. I'm completely blacklisted from them. But they don't mind me plugging the baby oil, do they?
Jeez.
Well, hey, I've got a friend of mine who literally is a world-class chef. He's the leading chef at the Hyatt in Auckland, right? And I was talking to him one day and I said to him, Gordon, what's the hardest thing about cooking in the oven? He goes, vegetables. I went, no, you mean getting the wheelchairs in the oven must be a bitch.
You're so cruel. That's very
Oh, look, don't get me on
Yeah.
vegetable oil, okay?
No.
I'm going to ban you for saying that.
Sorry, I won't use the bitch word then. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Michael Zendowitz is joining us. Nice to have you on board, Mike. It really, really is. Coming from, of course, Galaxy Class Entertainment out of Florida. Love that. I love that. And free plug to you too, my bro. It really is. Have you got new music coming up besides Ready to Go?
Ready to Go is our first release of our new LP. And that will probably run through October. Then the next release, I think, is going to be Back Home. And it kind of goes closer to traditional country, but
Right.
with, like everything else that Lefroy does, we kind of rock with a twang. And I'm hoping everybody's going to love it because I know I do.
Nice. Well, you got me excited. That just means that you're going to come back and have another interview.
Yes.
Nice. No, a bit premature there, to be very honest with you. I think, what did you miss doing? What do you reckon you missed there, guys?
Galaxy.
See, that's not hard, is it, really? Nice to have you guys on board. Somebody pays you guys, right? You sure? Yeah, believe me. Nice to have you guys anyway. Today we're talking to Lefroy, coming out of Sweet Home, Alabama this time. Why did you leave California?
Well, I still go back and forth quite a bit. I actually just got back in from California last night, all the wee hours of the morning. And we ended up over in Alabama to be closer to our promotion and our legal people for the band. They're all over in Nashville. And we're only about an hour and 20 minutes away from them. But we love it over here. We love the people. It's very, very peaceful. And and California's great. We love California. Now Paul and BJ and the rest of the guys, they're all still over there. Just me and Leslie are here.
Okay, so you ran away from the rest of them.
I did.
Yeah, believe me, I can understand that. I did that with my kids. I did, They're still in Auckland, and one day they went round to my place and, well, I got a text literally going, Dad, somebody's stolen your furniture. I went, apparently. It's quite true.
Yeah, the rest of the guys were bugging me, so, I figured, what the heck, I might as well just kind of take off and leave. I'm just joking. No, love them all dearly, but... yeah, as I said, it works good here. I spend time when I'm back and forth into Nashville, speaking with our promotion and people and so on, and that works out. And then back over to California to record in the studio there, as well as Grant, I don't know if you're familiar with Alabama, but have you ever heard of Muscle Shoals?
Yes, I have. Yep.
Well, we're just outside of Muscle Shoals, so we utilize some of the recording studios and some of the great talent there, and some of our upcoming cuts. We've took some of the sound that we got from the Muscle Shoals musicians and added it to the band and what we do in California, and it's given us a really nice sound. Pretty happy with it.
Didn't Leonard Skinner hang out there?
Of course.
Yeah.
Muscle Shoals has the Swampers.
Yes, absolutely. Pina Lasoya is joining us as well. Nice to have you on board, Pina. Nick Blues goes, greetings Orlando from the UK. Okay, fair enough. Now,
are you familiar with what the Swampers are in Muscle Shoals?
No.
Okay, they're the studio band in Muscle Shoals Sound, and they've been around for years. And they... back people like Aretha Franklin and so many other greats. And we've had the great opportunity to use some of them on some of our upcoming cuts on our new LP. So we'll be excited to share some of that.
You know, that really does excite me as well, Barry. It really excuse me, really does, because that means that maybe progressively we're going to release a whole album's worth. You never know, we might still be here in a year's time discussing brand new music. What do you reckon?
Definitely. And as we get further along on this new LP, then we'll be working on our next, of course. But we're really excited. Paul and I, who've done most of the creative part on this, feel that what we've done on this new LP is so much better than what we did on our last EP. Not that we didn't love what we did, but we feel that we really evolved in our sound and what we've added to it. So, yeah, we hope everybody loves it.
It's all about growth as you go, isn't it?
It really is. And then adding more to make the sound, more exciting. More that we like to keep everything that we do on a positive note. Everything that we've done for Mexican Getaway, Knocking, and our previous EP carried on through to our new LP, which is called Rockin' Back Home. And with it is trying to give that positive message that basically life is good, and go from there and be good to everybody else.
Absolutely love that. Love that indeed. Harko, Paul Harkins, yes, and 2 members now of the Heartland Roots Band coming out of Leicester in the UK. Nice to have you on board, Harko. It really, really is. Now, it would be remiss of me if I didn't ask Barry, tell me about Ready to Go.
Ready to Go it's funny, it started out as a harder rock tune. And we did it back, kind of a trial thing, recording back at 17th Street Studio. And 17th Street Studio is kind of like home for Sublime when they were around, a band like Dirty Heads and stuff like that. And we were working with that song, and then we kind of put it on the shelf. We're a Studio City sound, and I said, Paul, I want to do this song, but we're going to do some changes to it. And we've done some exciting stuff. We pulled in the horn section from the band Chicago. We also pulled in the sax player who played with the Eagles, and Glenn Fry. That's why you're hearing Lighten That Up. Grant, as we talked about earlier, I got Heather Yeoman to join us and do vocals with Paul on this. And it really kind of rocks. And basically it's your regular guys, you've done a good 5 days, and it's time to get ready for the weekend, and time to dance and party or whatever.
Well, I got to be honest with you, Barry. So far, 1,751 requests. It is making my breakfast show almost every morning so far, so believe me, congratulations there. And releasing for the very first time officially around the world, circa Galaxy, here is Lefroy, Ready to Go. Damn, it's hot in here. Can we have some air conditioning, please? Of course, it's Kiwi air conditioning. It's called Open the Damn Window. And Cheryl Arnold is joining us too. Nice to have Cheryl Arnold on board. It really, really is. Hello, darling. Welcome back. It's always a pleasure to see you. It really is. How many cities are tuned in?
Cities, 3,429.
3,429 cities, Barry, tuned into this.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Hi, everybody.
Wouldn't want to buy them all a beer.
Yeah, we've grown.
Hell no. But heck, it'd be a hell of a party if we all got drunk together, wouldn't it, huh?
Oh, wouldn't it?
Barbara wants to have a pillow fight.
That's a lot of feathers.
Yes.
I tell you what, could you imagine every city in the world and, people going down to their local parks and just partaking in a pillow fight for about 2 hours? That would be a world breaker.
I like the way you think, Grant. I think that would be a great idea. I mean, let your frustrations out, just have a good time. Where else can you fight and smile and laugh at the same time?
Exactly.
I mean, perfect.
Exactly. Throw in a bit of water as well, get somebody out there with a hose having a good time as well,
What the heck, why not?
Yeah, get some sponsors, shake up a few bottles of Coke or something and spray people.
Well, I can't wait to get back down there and visit with you guys again.
We
Miss y'all.
can't wait to have you back, bro. We really can't. Tell you what, got a little bit of news for you that we'll talk about after this, okay? But I think you'll be very interested in this.
Okay.
Because we've actually done some phenomenal things since the last time we've caught up, and I'll fill you in on a couple of things that we've done and going to do. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I'm so elated to catch up with our very good and close friend Barry Lefroy from the band Lefroy, and I'm going to get Miss Leslie to give him a poke in the eye very shortly for me. It is so good to catch up with you again, my friend, it really is, but we are going to have to wrap it up here. Just got to ask you, will you please come back again? Can we do this again and release more new music?
Oh, definitely. And, I think next time we get together, I'd like to have my creative partner, Paul, with me and let you ask him some questions and give him a bad time.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I have a poke in the eye for that man because I didn't receive an invitation to his wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he's on the back foot already with me.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. A little clip across the top of the head there. There you go.
Well, I'll beat him up with a vegan sausage. I'll make sure he's well baby oiled at the same time.
Jeez.
Dear. Barry, we are going to have to wrap it up right now, but it would be such a pleasure to have you back again. Please don't go anywhere just yet, because everybody now is going to take photos and do some crazy stuff afterwards. I don't know whether we've done this before with you, but I do have to ask, have you ever been a cartoon before?
No.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're going to be now.
That'd be great. I'd love to be a cartoon. I've been told I am a cartoon, but so let's get there.
Well, as you know, I got the perfect face for radio, but this is one of the few things that makes me look good. It really is. Barbara does such a good job. She'll put it all together in a movie for you. You'll get the movie probably by tomorrow, knowing Barbara. And believe me, I say to people literally, yeah, okay, show it to friends and family and all that sort of stuff, but they'll automatically like it because, they love you, right? I usually say show it to people you don't like.
Sounds good, Grant.
Well, it usually puts a fire under their tuchus, and before you know it, they're getting in touch with us as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's an on-flow thing, and I thank you for every participation that you can throw at us. Literally, I would love to be able to catch up again. Anyway, my friend, going to have to move on. It is 6 away from 11 o'clock. You're right here at Galaxy. Good morning.